Right then, today we've got Dr. Pepper Zero from ASDA. This is basically a knockoff of Dr. Pepper. Now, I have had a knockoff Dr. Pepper before. I don't know if it was from Lidl or Aldi, but it was called Professor Peppy, I think it was called, or whatever. I'll put a picture on the screen right now. I remember that. It didn't taste anything like Dr. Pepper, but it still tasted quite nice. So I thought, you know what, I found this for cheap and I thought I'd give it a go. Now, my lovely assistant here has already poured me a glass. Save me time, thank you. I'm going to give this a sniff. I've tried my best not to sniff this already, and I will say I'm a little bit under the weather, so my sense of smell is a little bit warped at the moment. So I just like that movement. Anyway, what does it smell like? Again, my sense of smell is a little bit naff at the moment. I don't know why, but Play-Doh came to mind. But yeah, it doesn't really smell like Dr. Pepper though, to be honest. I don't even remember what Dr. Pepper smells like, and I'm surprised at that because I quite like Dr. Pepper. Anyway, let's do a taste test of this bad boy. I'm going to rate this on two factors. Whether or not it also tastes like Dr. Pepper and whether or not it tastes good or not. Because look, if it doesn't taste like it, that's unfortunate, but as long as it tastes good, that's the important thing. And if I like it, I'll buy some more. Thanks for that, mate. That was really nice of you. Alright, down the hatch. Right, my sense of taste is fine at the moment, not my smell. It doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper very much. It tastes more like it than the Professor Peppy, whatever it was. Although I like this one less. That makes sense, a bit weird. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It just tastes like, trying to give you some sort of comparison. It's like, imagine a cheap, like supermarket cola mixed with like a cheap supermarket cherryade and maybe like another fruit. It's alright, it's not bad, and I might buy it again depending on my mood. Let's see what actually says on the back. You won't be able to read this yourself. It just says no added sugar, carbonated fruit flavour soft drink with sweeteners, which I guess is basically what Dr. Pepper is. So yeah, I mean this feels more accurate to the actual drink than the other one I had, but I like the flavour of the other one more. It's that weird sort of middle ground, but yeah, it's absolutely fine. If you're desperate for a Dr. Pepper and this is the only substitute you got, knock yourself out. I mean, obviously, always go for the proper stuff, but it can be stupidly expensive sometimes, which is why I only buy it now and then, or buy like the multi-packs of cans, which are usually better value. I will happily finish this off. Now, I do want to talk about this fella quickly, because there might be one or two people who see this and go, seriously, you've actually got one of these? You see on eBay and stuff, like, listings for Beanie Babies that are, like, stupidly expensive, and it's pretty much just a scam, let's be honest. I mean, for example, you see listings of this one for quite expensive amounts, and see listings of that one for quite expensive amounts. But Nessie's one of those ones which is a little bit more pricey because it was only released in the UK. Because obviously Loch Ness Monster, Scotland, all that sort of stuff. So you find listings of this one for about around £100, maybe a little bit less. Probably more if you're in America because obviously it wasn't released there. Not to boast. I found mine in a charity shop for £1.50. Aren't I a lucky son of a gun?
Don't fret, boyo. I'll be gentle.